Good day and welcome to the stream. It is an early one today, and the reason for that is I needed something to do. And I was just sitting here, so I really needed to do something, and I decided that, well, I actually wanted to stream yesterday. That did not happen for personal reasons. So to make up for the lack of stream yesterday, I decided I want to stream today, but I don't really feel like doing a late stream today for some reason, so an early stream is better than no stream. So here we are, and we're going to be playing a little bit of ARK, where we hopefully will do a little bit of pub exploring. Last time, if you remember, we got a new friend, Lizzie, and we also did a little bit of cooking. And, well, we're not going to get much more prepared to go for a pub exploration to the west coast, so we're going to give it a try. We're at least going to go there and have a look around, but we're going to try to prepare, so maybe we can do something there. We might also simply go there, have a look, and then turn around and head back home again. I also kind of want to go to the east coast, just to have a look around, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, that is the plan for today. So, let's get started. Waiting for the music to die down a little bit so I can actually talk. Alright, so one of the reasons I wanted to do an early stream is actually because today is an important date. We are supposedly getting word on what precisely is going to happen during the next phase of the reopening of our society here. And I kind of want to be able to listen to that, and that happens around, well, the early one happens around 9. So if I can be around for that, that means that I can get the information and I don't have to wait for them to actually get things working, so I can watch it on demand instead, which usually takes multiple hours. So that I can be there and listen to it and know what the hell is going to go on. It sounds like things are actually really positive, but we'll see what they decide on. Basically what is it called, a report came in that said that, well, even if we open a lot, things will probably die out. That's quite positive. Papa! Oh? Oh, I forgot about our Easter friend. So yeah, things will most likely die out even if we open a lot. So what are we gonna open? Okay, let's see. There. No. Still not what I want to do. surprisingly difficult to pick it up. Okay, we don't need any right now. Okay, so first things first, last time we used some bolas, we need to replace them. Let's see. But yeah, things are looking to be able to open up a bunch of stuff. That's a good thing. But what exactly is going to open? Like, I really hope, for instance, that the cafes can open, because they are really struggling right now. And I'm pretty sure some of them are not going to survive. Alright, Picky. You are okay on food. I looked a little bit into Lizzie here. Apparently she just doesn't have stamina drain when she's running. Really good. But she can also do this, which makes it so that, like, you go up on 2 legs instead of 4. That then, what is it called, drains stamina, but now you can thumb strike. It's like doo-doo. If you look at the thumbs, apparently Lizzie uses thumbs to pry open tasty treats and eat the munch inside. Also, let's see here, Lizzie. I'm gonna give you some more health. And also behavior settings. Pretty sure we have you set to neutral, yes. Lizzie, you should be able to defend yourself. Now that we have a look at your things. Let's put you to neutral. Okay, so what time of day is it? It's fairly late, so we should not go yet. Let's do some preparations instead. Let's see here, how are we doing on food? We actually need some. So, Steve? What is that fellow over there? Is that a bunny oviraptor? I think it is. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So, melee. So yeah, I'm a little split on the whole situation because, well, opening things up also means that more people are going to get infected. That is unavoidable. And that means that the healthcare system is going to get more strained, so... yeah. One thing's to get back to normal because people really need it economically, but at the same time I also am dependent on the healthcare system and I would like them to also get back to normal. I think we are over encumbered now. But we can still run. So yeah, I'm torn on the situation. Would be nice to get things back to usual. Like I have the local cafeteria, well not cafeteria, cafe. Yeah, restaurants open up Sunday. It's very likely that cafes will open up with restrictions. But what are you? You're a male dodo. So yeah, it is very likely that cafes will open here. There will be restrictions, and that might make some things not like able to actually function properly. Wait there for a moment. There you are. See if we can hit. I'm getting a little better at that. Alright, Steve. Give me all the thatch, please. And your wood. How are we doing in fibre? We could use some more, so we should bring some in. Alright, let's unload Steve. Alright. So, let's see here. A spare bow, definitely. Maybe also the spare bolas. A spare set of leather just in case. The club. Also very tempted to bring the taming gear, but also a spare torch. Maybe let's bring 2 spare bows and then 50 arrows. Then I think we just need food. And we'll be prepared for that trip. This one that's playing right now? Or the one before? Okay, let's see. How are we doing on fertilizer? We're doing pretty well. Let's bring in the standard crops, even though we don't have very many. So you're now mate boosted, which means that you will produce eggs more often. Also had a look at the idea of putting up a tree platform as a midway point. That's gonna take a little bit. First of all, because it weighs 90 weight unit, whatever it is, the weight units I'm assuming it's pounds, because 200 kilograms is a little much. But yeah, 90. I'm not sure that Piggy can carry that right now. Well, I'm fairly certain Piggy cannot carry that. Maybe if we go completely naked. But it's more the resource. It requires 200 iron and 600 cementing paste. That's a little bit too much. Okay. Learn on Genesis. Learn on Scorched Earth. Why are you not on the island? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're actually out of wood. So before our torches go out, let's refill them. Yeah, it's a nice song. I do like how it sounds. I can't really explain what it is specifically I like about it. It just sounds nice for some reason. Okay, let's think about our equipment here. Let's take off some arrows. I don't need all the bowlers. The spear would be nice to bring, but I don't know. Torch probably not necessary, even though it doesn't really weigh much. We need to remember to bring both food, and we need to remember to bring curry along with us, just in case we need to go into the cold area. Let's see, how many did we make? I think it might be a good idea. How much does it weigh? .1, okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring a freer curry, and then instead of wearing our combined armor, we're actually going to put on cloth. We're going to be a little less protected against the cold, but if we bring a freer curry we should still be fine. So we have that in case of emergency. But yeah, we've been waiting for like 2 weeks with the we're not gonna be telling you anything until like right before the 10th. So now it's right before the 10th and we want to get some answers. Oh yeah, we're also going to be less protected against enemies, of course, but hopefully that will not be a problem. Maybe I should bring a couple of sleeping bags. That way, in case I have to respawn and lose my spawn point, I have an opportunity to put down a fresh spawn point, so that I don't have to spawn back in nowhere land. I think I'm also going to repair. It's a little bit wasteful because we don't have it completely depleted, but I don't want to end up in a situation where we don't get all the stuff we could have gotten. Now, if it got lighter while it went down, that would be more worth it. Cannot see your colors. Oh, your Easter parasol. Thought you looked a little weird. It's a tempting one. It's a little hard to see things in the darkness. I'm like sitting and leaning real close to the screen. Also kind of hoping that by going along the coast we might find some trilobites, but... Oh, what are you running from? Oh, hit the wrong fellow. Sorry. Oh, I need my axe again. Bunny Oviraptor. That fellow gets around a lot. There's a Dilo. Pteranodon, could you fly upwards? Morphodon. Where are you running from? Oviraptor, why is my roof damaged? That's not what I wanted. I want to repair. Okay, should be getting close to morning. It's 4 in the morning now. What are you running from now? I'm gonna go after that dilo while we're waiting. Could really use a hide, and it is being naughty. Okay, we need to have some munch. Shame. I think we're ready to go then. So I need to replace the arrows I used. Okay. Refill on drink. Save world. Plot direction, it should be that direction. Actually, I forgot something. Got the Freya curry. Otherwise I might get it to be a very cold morning. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are waiting with bated breath today. Oh, now we're hot. Hopefully that will go away. If we fly a little higher, it should get colder. I would say the best for me personally would be that not very much opens, but I hope that a lot opens because there's a lot who really need it. Stop knocking. That's the problem with streaming early in the day. As well as me having to keep an eye on my phone. Okay, let's find a nice place to sit down. Can't see what you two down there are. I think you're Ovis. No. I'm not sure about that though. It could be something completely different. They just kind of look like an Ovis. Ovis are sheep. And they're actually really valuable because like you have like different grades of meat. You have regular meat, then you have prime meat, which is like meat from the big nasties that you also need a big nasty really to get a lot of. And then there is mutton, which is like the super meat. But like prime meat, it goes bad really quickly, so what you essentially need to do is you need to bring up your own herd of Ovis. There we go. Time for freer curry. So you need to bring up your own herd of Ovis and essentially bring them with you and then slaughter them when you need them. Or you can be nice and then you can keep them as house pets that you can then like cut wool off of as a substitute for fur. It's an Argentavis. Need to be a little careful with that fellow. Another Argentavis. Where are you going? Away, it looks like. Are we safe? No. Okay, inventory. Drop the stone. How are we doing? We can still carry a little bit, but not very much. I don't want to be stuck in your wing. Okay. How are we doing for weight? Pretty close. Not so much. Some berries to drop it at least a little bit. I have a big nasty fellow there. Okay. So let's see. We have the green one there. I can't see the red one at all. Let's see. This is the direction that we came. So that means this is the direction we should fly-ish. Eat it and its weight is gone. That's how things work. Yep. That one is really going high. Like, goodbye. Oh, and now it fell down again. There's the red obelisk. The only problem is we're flying very slow right now because we are over encumbered. Not really over encumbered, we are just encumbered. We can still move. You down there, what are you? I don't know if you are a danger. That's an Allosaurus. That is a danger. Oh no, I think it's actually a Carno. Allosaurus are bigger. They kinda look the same, but the Carno has really weird mini arms. What are you? You're a Gallimimus. We don't need to worry about you. We do need to worry about that fellow there, though. Uh-oh. not ideal. We need to sit down here, please. Alright, time to fly. You might not have seen it, but you may have heard it. There was little stingy fellows coming after me. And they're not nice. Especially not if I'm stuck in the end and don't have stamina. So I need to very quickly pick a place to sit down. They shouldn't deal a huge amount of damage, I wouldn't imagine. But they can still be dangerous. Oh, now I'm hot. Need a place to sit down. I'm thinking this cliff here is nice and open so I can see if anything approaches. As long as it's not a Palovia. They're bastards. Good boy. Okay, I have a feeling that we might have some fertilizer that is done. Yep. It's actually cold enough here that I'm still cold even though I have eaten Freya curry. That is impressive. So what started as a cold day is now a very... no, a hot day is now a very cold day. Alright, let's use that rotting meat before it goes away. Right, we almost have 150 now. Oh, before we go out, I need to... Why am I cold? I'm inside a house. Okay, rest of my gear, axe, torch, bum bum. Could probably use some more arrows. Alright. Let us have a sippy. Save the world. And then let's do a little scouting. Need to do something about fishing at some point. Oh, I see trilobite. Another one. I'm not too happy to fly. Why did you not take off? Another one. That's an Ichionis infestation. Don't really want to get close to all of them. Okay. You... want your hide, and you're not giving me very much. Thank you. I'm sorry. Ah, you bastard. Oh well. It was not overly foggy. Oh, we need a place to land. Otherwise I'm getting force landed in a moment and I don't get to actually pick. It would be useful to get something like an Ichionis for the sake of fishing, but it might be a little overkill to get someone just to fish. Also the question, can we grab someone out of the water? Not really. Yay, 2 fish meat. Great. Well, it was pretty tiny. Saber-toothed salmons would give more, but the problem is they get angry. And they're normally passive. But if you mess with them, they will swarm you. Need some more much. Okay, actually we need 3 stones. Oh, wrong thing. To replace the bowl I use so I don't forget. Okay, then munch for picky. Oh, rain. Okay. That's a bug. So I'm thinking tomorrow morning we head up along the west coast. Trying to decide what to do. I think I go with picky. Want to have a look what's upstairs. Just so we know if there's anything nasty that's encroaching on us. Doesn't look like it though. Pretty sure that one over there is an Oviraptor. If I could find it. But yeah, doesn't look like there's any real danger right now. We've got another friend over there and an egg. Looks very much like Lizzie, so I am tempted to say it's another female. What are you? Oviraptor. You are not a danger. Surprisingly, I don't even see a dilo up here. How's everyone doing? I'm tempted to try sailing at night time, but like this, the ocean is already bloody scary. I'm not sure what that. Let's see. What do we actually have coming up? Bum bum bum. Again, stop showing the other maps. Pretty sure that's metal structures. Which I feel like don't have very much use if you're playing single player. Like there's certain dinos that you could protect from or keep like locked down. But really it's mostly a thing in PvP against other players. So that they have to use special tools in order to be able to get in. How's everyone today? Dino Poops? Yep. Okay, I'll check it later. Another little one. It's a turtle, not a fish. Oh, I see a saber-tooth. Oh, we have another one incoming. What are you doing? Where did the third body go? There. Just want to make sure we don't have anyone incoming. Oh, hello. Are you angry at us still? Could you stand still for a second so I can catch you? There we go. That was a good one. Well, it wasn't bad. Now we have over 100 fish meat. That should be enough for a Pelagornis. I'm pretty sure. Probably doesn't hurt to have more. That's a turtle. I see a fish. I see two fish. And saber-tooths. Ah! Bastard! Came in from the side. Oh, hello. Where did the other one go? There you are. So I am hungry. That cold did not do well for my food situation. It's an egg. There's also an egg. Alright. That's a good amount. Alright, let's see. Inventory. We are currently increasing movement speed. So let's continue that. 45, yes, metal foundations, dire bear saddle. We also need to make another trip for metal at some point. We have a good amount, but we will need more. Like here, for instance, we need the, how much is it? 147 iron. That's basically what we have in the crafting table at the moment. And we do have extra iron ore, but it's not that much extra. Alright, almost night time again. Keeping worried that that one will wander across the water. We haven't done it yet. It seems to be deterred by the water, but still. Hi. Health. I don't want Lizzie to die. Okay, so come morning we will go and explore. And for that we should bring gear. A little worried about putting on everything. Because we get a little vulnerable to heat while we have it on. Because we could bring both sets. And just put it on when we need it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Boots and cloth pants. Okay, that's a problem, not enough inventory space. Alright, so now we just need the food, which include the Freya curry. Yep, exploration. Though exploration over ocean. And I don't like the ocean. Also tempted to bring the crossbow. What are you running from? See any dangers? Let's repair the axe. Would probably last a whole trip, but don't want to risk it. Okay. Yeah, I definitely do not want to go in the water. There's big scary things in the water. Supposedly there's also a cave underwater with some nice resources in it, but the tricky thing is getting in and out because the water's filled with like giant sharks and stuff. But let's see. The reason I'm tempted to bring the crossbow is that if we find an Argentavis close to the shore, I do know they spawn on the western shore. If we find one in an area where we could get to it, then maybe we could get a tamer on it, and that would make it easier to go mining with Picky. So maybe we should, just in case. That does mean that we also need to bring meat along. But the main problem is the more we bring, the more we potentially lose. And of course also the less we can bring back, but I don't think that's a problem because we should be able to store everything in the fridge if need be, and that does have quite a few spaces. Interesting. The sloped greenhouse roof, I just noticed that it requires the sloped stone roof, but not this greenhouse ceiling. Okay, how are we doing? Just around midnight. There's also the potential to, like, the raft for instance, is just this tiny thing right now, but you can actually build onto it. So we could make like a big building that basically sails around, which could provide more protection and more storage, but I felt it was a little overkill to begin with. If you have to worry about other players, then maybe, but we don't. Okay, let's see while we are waiting. No biteys. I was a little worried about Trudon suddenly running up and attacking me. Let's grab some more reserve arrows. Eventually we need to discover it all. It's getting close. Let's start thinking about stuff. 25 should probably be enough. Just bring a couple stacks of meat. A couple stacks of berries. Some free curry, that's enough for 45 minutes, that should be enough. Okay, you still need some more stamina. Jolt. Still some more speed. Sparky. Let me in, Sparky. See, what time is it? It's getting close to 4 in the morning, so I think it is about time we can head out. It's not quite light yet, but it will be soon. Let's make sure we're topped off on food. Okay. Let's put on some warmer clothes for the cold morning, so we don't lose all the food we just gained. There's the sun. We could go in and sail through the canal in there, because this across the water is actually a, what is it called, an island. But I feel more safe sailing next to the ocean, oddly enough. Something nasty down there. Because while the ocean contains big nasty bitey thingies and stingy thingies, it's also way away from things. So if something attacks us from the shoreline, we can turn away and escape them out on the water. We can't do that if we have land on both sides. In fact, we might get stuck. Oh, hello, big fishy. Please go away. Please go away. Bloody megalodons. I hate megalodons. I hate them and I love them. They're a bit too nibbly. Oh, it's a purple trap. No, that's a prismatic. It just looked purple for a moment. Floating blobbies worry me. They look like they are not alive anymore after a moment, but still worried that they're gonna suddenly activate and then sting me or some nonsense, even though they are out of the water. I think there's a dilo in there, but the itchies makes me not want to go close. With all the pelargonians, it's like, I should have brought something to tame them. But honestly, it's better to tame them on the way back, if anything. Dilo, being naughty. Something nasty in the water. Mantis. Oh, lovely. There's also a Kano in there. Could possibly kill the Kano from the boat, but I don't really want to take the risk. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a bad swimmer. It only has big, strong hind legs, and its front legs are pretty much useless. So it should be a terrible swimmer. And here we have a couple of itchies. An itchy could also be good. The only problem is, with an itchy you can usually run away from things because it's very fast, but it's not a very good fighter and it's not very sturdy, so while you can run away, if you get caught unprepared, all of a sudden you are in the water with what wants to eat you. It's a bunch of combies. Combies are not angry at us, so we will leave them be. Oh, that's a dilo. That's two dilos. Well, we can see the frozen north. We can actually see the bottom of the blue obelisk up there. Combies. Go away, Itchy. I don't want to fight you. Bapper off. You fish, I sail. Let's leave it at that. Oh. Well, there's something nasty in the water because that itchy just died. Good to know. Oh, now I'm cold. Let's eat a curry before we progress. Or proceed. It's still warm enough to this palms, but nevertheless we are very close to that area. Might have been a little premature. Oh, scorpions. Pulmoscorpius or whatever they're called. And I see Argentavis, but the Argentavis is not alone. It's next to a bunch of nasties. Oh, now I'm freezing. There is a mammoth. A mammoth might be just what we need. But we are running on limited time. Very limited time. Holy butts, we need to get out of here. Okay, I might not actually make this. Come on. Get back to the warmth. Like right now. Nope. Whew. Okay. I need to go. I need to go now, otherwise I die again. Okay, we're at least in a safe area now. Okay. Anything nasty? No. Well then. Oh. Safari hat skin. Okay. Thorny dragon vagabond saddle skin. Aberrant helmet skin. Aberrant sword skin. Decorative ravager. What? Just give me my clothes. Okay. Free Akari, not enough to survive there. Noted. We might have to think creatively. Wish I knew what that one was fighting. I don't really want to pick a fight with what it's fighting, and I think it's a nasty thing. Let's see if we can see it. Oh yeah, that's a saber-tooth. Don't really want to pick a fight with the saber-tooth. Let's see. Why is it obstructed? Still fighting the saber-tooth? You're still fighting the saber-tooth? Oh. A hyena done! It looks like it killed the saber-tooth. Worried about this wilderness though, I can't see anything really. No, there's another. Nope. Okay, might have dealt with it. Hi, Nikki. No. There we go. Uh-oh. No. Oh, ba, 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 ba. Okay, you sit there. Damn it, I'm injured. No. Bugger. Ah, bloody thing. Face away from the shore. Oops, take everything. Okay, now I want to get the boat and I want to get sailing because that saber-tooth is coming towards me. That was the last moment. You two have fun in there for a moment. I am going to put on my clothes again. No, they ate it. If you come back and only find your backpack, they ate your corpse. Okay, I don't want to be this close. Can I please turn away? Now there's 2 urgent saves, that's not optimal. But we might actually finish off the thingy. Why are you fleeing? Should not be about to be knocked out. Level 4 Argentavis. Should be full health though, so that's something. No. It's too low. It's gonna run away every time I hit it. Oh, got it. Oh, bumps. Ah, bugger. Forgot one thing. I don't have any tranquilizers with me. Don't think we can actually tame it. We can try. Rain is good. Your body will also despawn in time, but if there is a carnivore, they will very likely eat it. I'll eat you out of your clothes. Let's see. Well, it would make sense if you get heavier. Okay, it might actually work. That's going faster than the unconsciousness is decaying. The only thing is, do we have time? Okay, we'll have a good scavenge. We'll take 10 feedings. Yonder. I have not heard of that. There are a lot of, like... Stop saying like that. You sound like an Argentavius. Stop doing that. But yeah, there are a lot of like Harvest Moon-ish games. Yeah, I would also like to make something like that. Probably not exactly the same, but I like the idea of having your own garden. Obviously, just release the game like that, but like maybe a little more in depth and other stuff. Harvest Moon. Oh, that's fair. Not the only game that does something like that. But I think my problem with Harvest Moon is that once you've played Stardew Valley, you're kind of spoiled. Because I heard footsteps and I wasn't sure if it was my own or something else. But yeah, like Stardew Valley is kind of like Harvest Moon plus plus. It's just better, if you ask me. Like if you like Harvest Moon more, that is fair enough. I just feel like if you don't think so, you're probably very fond of Nintendo. Like Survival Kids, Stranded Kids, Lost in the Blue. Must admit I know none of those. Okay, it's the same series. Yeah, that does not help. It's almost as bad as calling all your games the same. What are you? You are a Palmoscorpius. That worries me. If one of those catches up to me behind my back, I am dead. They will sting me once and I will fall on my ass and be eaten. Oh, it's coming. Okay, it is not stopped by that. No. Bloody bastard. That was last moment. Very careful so we don't accidentally hit. Okay, that Argentavis there smelt the loot. I mean, it got tranquilized. So now it's definitely not waking up. But one more hit and it's gone. Taming effectiveness, nothing. But good to know, Pulmoscorpius cannot be stopped by Ebola. Kinda makes sense, it has a lot of legs. It would be hard to get them tangled. Just make sure you don't pet the pointy end. On the Ragnarok map, think those, but nastier things that comes out of the water when you're not looking and like sting your ass. They're also on this map, but unlike the Ragnarok map, they don't spawn right next to shallow waters. So if you want to find them here, you usually have to go underwater to actually find them. But if you find them underwater, or rather they find you, you are dead. That does sound cute, though I'm not the type to keep scorpions. You can actually tame the scorpions in this. You can't tame the water scorpions, but you can tame the land scorpions. Apparently the water scorpions are not smart enough to be tamed. But land scorpions apparently have evolved more brain. So they can be tamed, which means that you essentially have a mobile tranquilizer. So they're not very strong in combat, but their benefit is that they can knock like creatures out. That's also the only reason why our friend here did not die from that attack, because they got multiple hits off. They don't do much damage, but they are dangerous. Possibly. I am not the type to keep spiders either, though. We coexist, but that's it. Luckily here in Denmark there aren't actually really any dangerous spiders, so I don't have to worry that much about that. Please go a different direction. Thank you. Keep going in that direction. The problem is it's getting late. So something move over there to the left, and I wasn't sure what it was. It's just a damn Morphodon. I wonder why my gloves are not coloured. I colour when I'm in third person, but not in first person for some reason. I'm raising the sun right now. I'm all for done. I need 3 more feedings. I think it's going to be dark before then. Two left. I was a bit worried about hyaenodons because we did see one. And I'm pretty sure that's hyaenodons we're hearing. They're not dangerous when they're just one. In those cases they will run away. They will definitely kill our friend here. But when they are more, then they may just go for it. Basically they have 3 different states. If they're single, they're skittish and run away. If they are a couple, then they will attack if given an opportunity, but otherwise will run away. And then there is a full pack, and they will attack anyone on sight. Could you not push me, please? Scared me. We have one feeding left. You please go away. How close that one is to us. It's gonna be any moment. We're not gonna name you right now, we're gonna get out of here. Come on. Could you fly? You might not be able to fly, you might have too much damage. It's okay. Just need to get you out of the wilderness. Okay. Just munch a bunch of food. There we go. Now we can fly. Come here. And this. Okay. Well, let's see. You have aggression level attacking target. Okay. Give me options. Okay. Behavior, just standard, neutral. We're probably going to set you passive eventually, but right now I just want to get home. Let's light the fire. How much wood do we actually have? We do have a little bit. Okay, let's head towards home. Don't skirt too close to the water. I don't want you to attract megalodons. Chicken friend. Okay. What should her name be? Assuming that she gets home somewhat safely. Mouse. Looks like she's keeping up pretty well. Problem with a pteranodon is that if you're flying full speed on a pteranodon, the Argentavis cannot keep up, so you need to actually stop and wait. As long as you're flying without sprinting, it's still fine, but... I don't really want to get close to those Ichionis. It takes me further out onto the water. I hate sailing over the water at night. It's even worse than during the day. There's an itchy. Damn it, stop turning around. Bugger. Don't want to pick a fight with you as long as our friend is on neutral. That's a megalodon. The Kano's still going. We're passing the red obelisk, which means that we should be coming to the water strait that blocks off the southwestern island. And then we just need to cross around that, across the water, and then we are back home. Looks mostly safe, so let's hop off for a moment, because yes, I think so too. Just need to make sure that I have something to drink. Okay, so we need to figure out a different way to deal with the cold area, because free carry and leather armor is not gonna cut it. Not even close. We died very, very quickly. So how are we gonna deal with it? Either we have to go up there, like stay on the outskirts, find something furry and hope that we can pull it out of the area, or we need to figure out a solution. An alternative way, but it would take a while, would be to find obsidian, make scissors, and then simply make a set of clothes out of our own hair. That might take a while though, because said hair has to be grown first. Alternatively, we have to figure out different ways to get ourselves more insulated against the cold, and that I'm not sure about. I know that we can tame an otter, and then we can like put the otter around our neck, and that actually protects us from the cold. But one, we have to bring otter friend in danger to do that, because they have to go in with us. But you're still with us. But we're also in the situation where, like, what's going on over there? We're also in the situation where I have not even seen an otter yet. So where are we gonna get an otter? I'm pretty sure that where we are living now, we have the water thing that goes in. If you follow around the thumb of the foot paw, I am pretty sure that okay, what are we stuck on? I'm pretty sure if you follow around the thumb of the foot paw and then follow all the way to the base of the foot paw, there is what is it called? There is where some of them may spawn, but there's also a bunch of other nasty things there, so it's not all good. Like, you might get Sarcos, or you might get the Sarco 2.0. That's basically a bigger Sarco. Can't remember what it's called right now, but they are even Sarco one. And home is in sight. Alright, you. Yes. Find a place to sit, please. Preferably not too far away. That's too far away. Come on. Come on. I really wish you could just walk while I am leading you. Yes, yes. Yes, can you land there? Yes. If we give you a little bit more space. Steve, if you move a little bit. Okay, it's not ideal. Picky, if you move a little bit further over here. Land here. No. I know I'm making this difficult. That's nowhere near where I wanted you. Come on. Yes, yes. Damn it, Piggy. Piggy, you can sit here. That's okay. Yes! Bingo! Well done. Stop pushing me. Okay, let's see. You need health. 2 more deaths. And a bunch of skins. Ravager saddle. I don't think Ravagers are even on this map. So that won't do us very much. Skin for a sword. Bulb Duck mask skin. Reaper helmet. Sounds lovely. Thorny Dragon saddle. Again, I don't think that's actually on this map. A safari hat. Not really my style. Okay, we'll go out and get some nice. Okay, what should we carry here? I think we call you Sarah. Okay, so first of all, more health. Okay, now let us have a look at things. Stone and the usual things. Also some hide. Okay, you're actually good, so you don't need any more. No, can't jump. So the good thing about an Argentavis is they're slower than a Pteranodon. They also require higher levels of ride, but they have the benefit that they have a lot of carry weight, and they also get bonus carrying capacity compared to other flyers. Metal, stone, I think they also get from obsidian and crystal. All that is reduced by 50%, so they can actually carry twice as much as anything else, plus the fact that they have extra storage. So that is a huge benefit. Okay, is anything overly damaged? Okay, then we also have that. Or did we have those in here? I can't remember. Probably should. This one and that one. Also the extra set of leather armor that we didn't use. This one. $69 arrows. That sounds good. Okay, now we need a few stones. Wood. Let's just take all the wood. Some leather. Or hide, rather. Also some thatch. So even though we can't fly an Argentavis, and right now it's actually better not to fly the Argentavis, because if we fly the Argentavis, then it also has to carry our weight, so that is weight that goes down. Would be nice to be able to land them where we want them though, but it's still okay as it is. Okay, you pick up sleeping bag. This here is not damaged, lovely. Oops, it's not what I wanted. So basically we can fly on Piggy and bring Sarah along with us. And then we might just be able to bring back more crystal and stuff on our trips. There's still the problem of... what is it called? Of stamina, because well, Sarah will not have to worry about it. Piggy still has the issue. So we still need to land frequently. So in the end it might be better to just bring back less and ride Sarah ourselves, but we need to be able to make the saddle first, and I can't remember when that is. Yeah, it won't tell me anything, I can't see the names. I kinda wish you could see the names without having to be of that level, just so you know what's coming up without having to go to the wiki. If I remember, it's something 60 or something like 65, but I might be mistaken. So let's see, save world. Let me actually look it up. Argentavis saddle. 62. It's also very expensive, but it does work as a smithy for the sake of crafting. So you can craft things on the way, you can't repair it. So the usefulness is a little debatable, but for instance, if we wanted to go and put that pathway or halfway platform in one of the redwood trees, we could do that with Sarah, because we could just stock the items we need to build inside and then craft on the way, though the items might actually weigh more than the saddle. I haven't calculated that. It is a lot of cementing paste and metal, so I'm not completely sure it would actually be beneficial, but it is an option. The option, or the benefit, is more that we could go a place, harvest metal, then bring that with us back. Actually, while I am looking at the wiki anyway, let's just have a look at Argentavis. Let's see. Argentavis is really good at harvesting meat, prime meat, decent at keratin and chitin. Is it better than an axe though? No, a metal hatchet is better than an Argentavis at keratin and chitin, but you can harvest prime meat. That is really good. Pelt, hide, decent, but again less than what you would get with a tool. But the main thing is weight reduction. You saw Sarah has 400 weight. That's a lot. That's as much as a trike, and it's a flying trike. But we also reduce the weight of black pearls, crystal, metal ingot, obsidian, organic polymer and stone by 50%. So you'll be able to carry a lot of stuff. Alright, I would really like to go on another trip, but we are about at the end of the stream. I might actually just end off. But I would really like to go for another trip. I don't know if we'll bring Sarah for the first couple of trips. We might want to get a few levels in. She isn't the highest level, and she almost died on us once, so we need to be a little careful. Hope, hope. You poop. Ah, our Dodo's despawned because we're too far away. That's okay, we can always fill it again. Alright, so, summary. What did we do today? We died a bunch. We went and got more crystal. We are getting more. We still need a bunch more though. We have got more chitin. We have almost 150 crystals, so we are getting closer to 1/5 of the way. One more trip might actually push us to 1/5. Let's repair the bow. Oh no, I need some hide. Weapons, primitive, range it. Craft 2. Then after that we prepared for a trip along the west coast, which we took with some success. We did die twice, but we got home with Sarah. Sarah is a nice, pretty, ashen colored / silver colored Argentavis with green, moss green highlight. Very pretty. And yeah, once we've beefed her up a little bit, like we will be giving her a little bit more health, probably 500, then giving her some melee damage, maybe some more weight, though I'm not sure she really needs it. And then she'll be good to go. Ourselves, we are 45, so we would need another 17 levels to get to the Argentavis saddle. That's quite a ways away. That will take a few days and a few streams. $62. There it is, along with the trank shot. But she will still be useful before then. Like, we can have her follow behind us and just stick stuff in her pocket, and that will mean that we don't have to worry about over-encumbering ourselves. That is a massive bonus. We do, of course, have to be careful. We can't risk that she gets killed. So, need to be observant. But I think that is a good place to stop. So now we have the west coast as well. Unfortunately, we are having issues getting into the cold area, and we really want to get in there because that's where we get organic polymer. So we need to figure out what to do about that. Next time we probably go down along the, like, we take another sail trip, we go down along the bottom, along the southern coast, then probably make a stop at the metal island. Like, we probably make another crystal trip, go to the metal island, then go a little further up along the east coast because there might be another crystal deposit there. I am not sure how big it is though. But if we can see it from the shore and it's big enough, we might make use of it and make that a regular trip as well, at least while we're getting metal anyway. And then I think on the way back we are going to make a stop on the little shoehorn. Can't really point at it. If we go to boat, almost jumped off the boat. So this shoehorn here, because we know that Pelagornis spawn here, so we should be able to tame a Pelagornis and bring Pelagornis home. I don't know if we will do it next time because it does put a little strain on us in that we then need to make sure that we keep on having fish meat. Pelagornis is exclusively a fish eater, so that is an issue. But it will be very good to have eventually because it can be used to, what is it called, farm organic polymer quicker. And then we need to figure out how to get into the cold area, and that I need to look at a little bit more. But I think that is going to be it for tonight. We've been going for 3 hours, so it is a good place to stop. So let's lay down. And how about? So that's the plan. Maybe Pelagornis, but probably resource trips next time. We also should think about potentially setting up other bases, but I'm not sure where. Probably can't hear a thing of what I'm saying, so I'll just repeat it. We should also think about setting up bases, but the question is where we should do it. a base in the frozen tundra might be prudent. It at least protects us from the cold, so as long as we can keep it sealed and keep supplying it with wood so that we are actually in a situation where we have the fuel that we need to keep ourselves hot, we should be fine. Like toss in some fireplace or something. Probably not a fireplace, it burns it very quickly, but something, and then close it off. We can sit there and heal and then go out and deal with stuff, go back, heal, but I don't know. I will think about it. We might also try to get some obsidian next time. If we can get obsidian, that would allow us to at least slowly generate hair, which we can use as a substitute for the fur armor. So that might also be an idea, but yeah, I need to think about that a little bit. But that is going to be it for, well, today. It's almost evening now, but not quite. So I hope that you enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you again next time. Next time will be tomorrow, most likely. I have still not heard anything about a, what is it called, a dev stream. So we don't know if there will be anything. I kind of doubt it since it hasn't been announced yet, but it is possible. So yeah, unless things get in the way like last week, not last week, week before, there's going to be a stream tomorrow, and if there is not, I'm going to do something during the weekend, which I'll probably do anyway. So that's the plan. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely evening, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye and good night. Bye.